so I'm just going to jump in here, have a quick look at my settings. So we can do young detective or master of deduction. Just to get a feel for the game, I might set it for young detective. Combat. Okay, I'm going to leave combat on, even though sometimes I do well in it, sometimes I don't. Audio.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in court.
So just raise the voices a bit. So R1 concentration, R2 sprint, take photo. Photo camera L2, analyze surroundings L1. Okay, so we need to pay attention to these consoles. So we can cycle evidence with the left and right arrows and pin evidence on the screen with the up arrow. X is to interact, movement L, right is the camera movement. And our big mash button in the middle is the map. Okay, so we can have a quick look at how to play. So press options to open your casebook. So I think we'll be doing that a fair bit. Okay, so you can add location related evidence to your map. That's a good idea. As you see, there's different icons. So you press the square button to pin the evidence. You can also pin evidence from your HUD, which is with your up arrow again. Just going back to the map one to have a bit of a better look at it. So there's different icons for different areas on the map. Concentration, so that appears to be something we're going to be using. So enemies in helmets can't be stunned. So that's probably going to make things a bit harder, but at least we got the stun thing there. Bandit liars. Let's jump into John. So John's got a personal diary and he's got useful advice. Archives. Okay. So archives might be useful here, and we can use the HUD to have a look through it and receive hints. Chemical analysis. Not my favourite part of Sherlock Holmes, but I guess the part we have to do. Dialogues. So the little three dots in the speech cloud indicates you can talk to someone. Skies, so we can change the skies again in this one, which is good. So we can listen to people and get hints on what to wear. So we can hold X when focusing on the ear icon to eavesdrop on conversations or gossip. So there's mini games too and decision making time. So wrong choices shorten the time you have left. So imagination. Interactive areas. So L1 to highlight interactive areas. So you can hold X to examine clues. So L2 and then X. So you can go see traders, clothing traders, newspaper traders, furniture traders. Okay, glad we went through all that. So yeah, we're on an island. So this is early Sherlock Holmes.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on, we'll go together. Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Quite a nice looking place.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Yeah, Sherlock, I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Looks a bit like the Titanic.
Bacchus would find this place incredibly dull, don't you think?
That kid is half a goat. Well. Oh, they're playing music. How nice.
Whoa, what a breathtaking man. Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine.
Okay, so this goes downstairs. Can't interact with that guy, okay. 222, 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer. Let's check what they have on offer.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me.
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab a salad and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new...
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
Oh, as you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
So it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to it. Then what are the stars here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk. Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk. Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try. Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you with that, sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm glad to see such civic consciousness, but I've never heard of that.
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
Everyone's looking at us, Sheriff. You sure you know what you're doing?